Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I knew this day would come. Why are we so out of frame? Oh, fucking tell yous what. I knew this day would come. This is no surprise to me that it's a rose that T channels aren't reporting 100% truths. No! More of a narrative that gets clicks and views. This isn't every T channel, of course. I'm not going to sit here and generalise. But this has been brought up by the one and only Gabbie Hanna. I know, right? I don't know if you remember, but a while back, Gabbie made a video transforming herself into an e-girl and was on an article where she came across a poor girl that was unfortunately murdered. All that Gabbie Hanna did, right, all she did was compliment the girl's t-shirt she was wearing. This is what I'm talking about.
If I was this age, this would be me.
100%.
For sure. This outfit right here is straight up what I wore from 7th grade to college.
And now.
And now. I do have that shirt.
Why don't you do clothes right now?
I want to do that last.
Now, although this happened about a year ago, some people out there are still holding this above Gabbie's head. For some reason. Baffling, I know. This is what Gabbie had to say in one of her recent videos.
How is somebody supposed to act when they're being falsely accused of exploiting a murdered child? What is the appropriate response to that? Now, I didn't respond at first because it's not true. It was a false accusation grounded in literally fucking nothing.
Mate, is that a Mate, how did it come about that Gabbie was exploiting a dead person? I don't understand. You can't go around slandering people because it earns you a good paycheck. But this situation is really just a fucking farce. And I hope everyone who falsely reported this false narrative really thinks hard what sort of person they are. She did go on to make a video apologising for this. I would have not apologised, come on. She did nothing wrong. What did she do wrong? What was disrespectful here then? Exactly. I know it's so easy for people to jump the gun with Gabbie Hanna because she's such an easy target these days, but at least critique her on something that is valid. I say easy target because Gabbie Hanna, it's obvious that she acts off emotion a lot of the time. But this is ridiculous. These clowns sat here with their fingers up their arses, sucking. Just fucking sucking away, but not even realising the damage that they're actually doing.
The drama channels and the tabloids, these are tabloids that you guys are taking as fact just because they're on video format and because a person that you like is delivering it to you. This was a slanderous lie that caused the family so much trauma. And the family has gotten on camera and said that they were hurt by what these people did to them.
And then this is that video.
No one should be offended. No one should be. All these drama channels that are using Bianca for clout, it's absolutely ridiculous because that's all you're doing.
We are offended about, and you guys also shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Not about Gabbie Hanna complimenting her shirt.
Yeah. Gabbie wasn't using Bianca for clout like all these drama channels now want to turn it into something that it's not. She didn't do anything wrong.
This is so pathetic. And I honestly feel so bad for the family for having to relive it every fucking time. T channels exploiting their own deceased family member for views. I can't even. I'm gonna be real for a minute. I'm be real. Absolute pricks. They all fucked up massively here. If the family has said that they've not had a problem with it, so what's the fucking issue? Oh, I'm fuming.
That is what I did. That was my crime that I lost a fucking record deal over. That I lost sponsors over. That I lost hundreds of thousands of subscribers over, that I lost friends over, that I lost job opportunities over, that I lost months of my life over in a deep spiraling depression because this was such a heavy situation that you guys used, and I'm addressing the drama channels directly. You used the murder of a child to exploit me. And that is disgusting.
Disgusting. I'll just finish that one off. Just cut out on me. I cannot believe how much this woman has lost. This is totally unfair. She takes to Twitter and says the following. The photos of Bianca's body that were taken and posted by her murderer was sent to her mother because of the exploitation of Angelica Oles, Ready to Glare, Repzilla, The Viewer's Voice, Dustin Daler. She wants a public apology and the petition shared hold them accountable. Now I think I'll just be a little, I'll just critique this tweet a little bit. I think it's quite, although I am agreeing with Gabbie on this situation, but I do think it's a bit to say it was because of these 4 people. That might have not been the case, probably not the best time to assume that. Now, Ready to Glare was the first one to apologise, and it was well said, 1000%. She did a video apologising as well. But how this was one of Dustin Daly's responses. And, oh dear, this wasn't very good, I'll be honest with you. I truly want to know why Gabbie's making this something that it's not. No drama channel in the history of ever would show those photos. She's making it seem as if drama channels put the pictures that are talked about in the petition in our videos. That never happened. I didn't get that from the tweet, but all right. Did anyone else get that from the tweet? I don't think that was what Gabbie was saying. I don't think you could actually put that in a YouTube video anyway. So I don't know where it's going from with that one also. Next minute. I think every day she posts, we should post apologise to Jessie Smiles all over the internet. Enough is enough. And will apologise to Jessie Smiles. See, I think people are sort of missing the point here, like miles off. I mean, I say this in the nicest way I can, yeah? Gabbie Hanna is talking about a specific incident that some channels reported falsely on. You can't deflect it onto another drama. Come on, this really ain't fair. I never really noticed the treatment of Gabbie Hanna before. One could say I was just oblivious, but now I can see it just fine. It's actually really she's nearly lost everything, and no one seems to care. Since when was it more important to make a YouTube video over someone's fucking life? Yeah, I'll just leave that lingering in the air for a little bit. Anyways, moving on to another one of the names that Gabbie Hanna brought up, Repzilla. I found the videos Gabbie's actually referring to, and you know what? It's honestly disturbing. First video is entitled, Gabbie Hanna makes a very problematic video.
Gabbie Hanna did a video probably about 3 or 4 days ago, and it was how to be a TikTok e-girl, and everybody knows that Bianca Devins was, I don't want to say e-girl, but in the subculture of just the aesthetic of that and expression. So Gabbie Hanna is making this video and pulls up an article, a full-on article that shows Bianca Devins, and the disrespect was on another level. And as she's talking all in this upbeat voice, and she's showing this recently deceased young girl. And in the article, it talks about the horrendous murder. And I don't understand how, one, this could get by an editor. Two, she does not see this. I mean, she's looking at the article. She's commenting on what Bianca's wearing, her clothing, the shirt, hair. But how does she not see that she's reading an article from a tragedy?
Disrespectful what? Where's the disrespect? She complimented the t-shirt. The thing that actually grinds my gears is if Repzilla just Googled and just found this article, then he'd realise this isn't an article about the girl's death. This was the article. E-girls and e-boys explained. Really didn't take me long to find. So straight off the bat, he clearly doesn't even know what he's reporting about. But anyways, there's another video. Moving on to the other video that he titled, Gabbie Hanna apologises about the Bianca Devins article. It doesn't even get any better.
Not just a picture, it was a literal article that talked about the tragic murder that she was involved in. Many of us found this highly disrespectful.
Dude, what? It wasn't a fucking article about the death though, was it? Jesus fucking Christ. Dude's trying to put me in a coma for free.
Let's take a look at that apology video.
In that video, when I was looking through photos and doing research on what an e-girl was, I accidentally showed a picture and a screenshot of an article of a girl named Bianca Devins. A lot of people are questioning, and rightfully so, why I didn't address it sooner, why I didn't delete the video sooner. And it's not because I'm just some cold, heartless person who doesn't care about it. It's because I was trying to, find a way to do it quietly and discreetly and respectfully as possible so that it didn't get back to her friends and her family.
Many people pointed out that this was just her playing the victim and that they didn't believe that this was a sincere apology at all. And to that, I have one thing to say. Barring the fact that people think that she's manipulative and that she's done so much wrong and all these other things, maybe she's not sincere. But the point that I see is that she did apologize. She reached out to the mother and she apologized. Whether it's an authentic apology, the video that offended so many people was taken down. Not only did she apologize to the community, but she reached out to Bianca Devins' mother, which a lot of people said that was manipulative.
What? Who are these people? Why is it lots of people found this manipulative? You mean you thought it was manipulative? I got nothing against this guy, innit? I've got nothing against this guy. In fact, I think he's got quite wacky yet, and I do enjoy that, I do.
Bianca Devins' mother did forgive her. She said it's okay. It's fine.
She responded, "Hi, thank you for reaching out. I didn't take as much offense to your video as Bianca's friends did. Oftentimes young kids get offended and make a big deal out of things when it's not necessary. I appreciate your apology and the fact that you reached out to me personally." And then I told her, "Thank you for understanding. I would never meant any harm. I wish I would have acted sooner. I didn't know how." And then I said I was considering making a public apology, but only once I spoke to her and only if she felt okay with it. I'm perfectly okay leaving it be if you're more comfortable with that. She said, "It's up to you. Sometimes letting it settle down is better, but if you want to be public about it, you can. I really wasn't offended by the video."
Here's my thoughts on that. So, Bianca Devins' mother probably doesn't know who Gabbie Hanna is. Probably doesn't know a thing about the dramas that she's been involved in the past.
Literally does not matter what drama she was involved in before. You can't hold that on someone. Oh, you know, it's just such a shame because I don't know how people see it like this. You know, videos that I posted like a year ago? Yeah, I probably don't even hold the same view now than what I did then. But I still leave them up anyway. It's like a little journey that I've been on. No one stays the same. Why are you holding grudges with people? I don't know, it shocks me a little bit, to be honest. I think this has made me realise how involved people get in drama on YouTube. And I never really thought it was that deep. But clearly it is. It's deeper than what I thought. I'm just trying to calculate this. So just because she was involved in drama before, she's not allowed to compliment a girl's t-shirt. Are you fucking serious? What is going on, man? Yes, people have the right to their own opinions, but it matters how you present them opinions. You're flat out ignoring a grieving mother. So realistically, who is being the most disrespectful here?
Well, that's okay, because how many people do you think that are just going to be mean in that situation? Think about it. How many people do you think are going to like get all up in arms in a given situation like that with no context about a person or who they are? I put it in another way is like person A says to person B, "Hey, I did this thing. It was unintentional. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry." You're going to be hard pressed to find a person that's going to be like, "Oh, you didn't mean to do that? Well, I don't accept your apology. I hate you." You're like, it's human nature to forgive, and that's what we're seeing here.
It's human nature to forgive? What? Is it human nature to forgive? Huh? I'm sorry because you lost me. So it's unacceptable to forgive people now. This is just straight up mean and I'm not here for it. Clearly not respecting the mother's wishes in the slightest.
Call more attention to it, and if it called more attention to it, then more people were going to talk about it, and then it would create this media frenzy around this tragedy. I felt like by addressing it that the likelihood of her family and friends seeing it would be much, much higher.
Well, this is another thing that people found manipulative, and I can agree with this part. Like I said, the whole point is that whether she isn't authentic or not, the apology is good enough for me. Now, we can sit there and we can slam her character all day long and say that she did this, she did that. That's wrong. I mean, that's an easy thing to do with a public figure like Gabbie Hanna alone.
Manipulative. Dude, this chick just can't win with these people. First time I've actually felt peak for Gabbie Hanna, I'll be honest. But you get the drift. I honestly can't watch anymore. It's funny because I actually had a whole video on Gabbie Hanna planned. I've got it all in here. All of it. But not one bit that I wrote down had this drama in it. Because it's not drama, it's absolute dick cheese, let's be honest. My opinion on Gabbie Hanna, yeah, like, she's been in a lot of dramas, a lot of them. And I don't agree with a lot of stuff she's done, completely. Awful stuff, don't get me wrong. You know what, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be sat here literally standing up a bit for Gabbie Hanna. But this video needed to be made. I stand up for what's right, so it's clear as day some creators have been tag teaming with false narratives and manipulation, because it is, to destroy Gabbie. No wonder she is how she is. Treat people how you want to be treated. I think in a way it's good that she's sort of exposed this, because it shines a light on people and it just shows what people's true intentions are when they make videos. And it's not always good. Let me know what you think down below. I'm curious to think what you think. Anyways, I enjoyed the video. Please take care. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully for a more upbeat video in a bit.